Alright, welcome to 1FG Archives. This is Just Chatting Volume 14. We're going to be doing something a little bit different this time. And why? Because we got a mystery box in the mail. So let's find out what's inside. Let's go! Alright, well, first and foremost, actually, I do know what actually is in this box, but you guys don't. So I'm going to have a little fun with something different on the channel. And this is actually a gift from a friend of mine. Well, partially this is a gift. Um, it's actually from my buddy, the Baked Baker. Those of you who know, he's a big supporter of the page, also a good friend of mine. Sent this to me, and a little something extra to go with it. So I'm going to open this up on the floor here in front of me, give myself a little more room. See what we got. Oh, this is kind of cool. We got a whole. Let me see if I can get this out here correctly without dropping them. It's kind of interesting. There's like a bunch of games here for us, but look at all these. These are Atari 7800 games. So if you've got an Atari 7800, you gotta have the console, right? How awesome is this? And the thing about this is actually modified. The reason why it's modified, you can tell it's modified, is because of this right here. We actually have the AV cables instead of the RF cables, which is normally what these things have. But look at this bad boy. I've never owned an Atari in my life, so I'm super juiced that I get to actually play this thing. And yeah, this is going to be very, very cool. So we've got all the components and everything right here with the controllers. I'm not going to really reveal too much of this, just the cables and the controllers are right here. Quite interesting little controllers, I must say. At least I want to show one of those. This is what the controller looks like. Not quite very fond of the Atari ones so much, but nonetheless, we'll make it work with the other cables to hook it into capture card. Let's see what games we got here though. Let's see. Got Pole Position 2. Xevious. Which I should be showing them this way. So the great thing about this though too is that I can actually play Atari 2600 games on this as well, because the Atari 7800 and the 2600 use the same, basic cartridges like this. So unlike the 5200, which the cartridges were larger, so you can't, that's not backwards compatible for that. So if you want a 5200, you have to get a 5200. Let's see, we got Ms. Pac-Man, another great game. Karateka. We'll try that someday. Food Fight, one of the games we actually almost played for the Retro Gaming League one season. Donkey Kong, good old classic. Dig Dug, also another classic. Centipede, very nice. And finally, Asteroids. Can't have an Atari without Asteroids, right? So we got the 9 games here, plus the actual console itself. I am so stoked. Because now, not only that, I also got gifted another little game that I've been looking to get. Nothing too fancy. He also sent me over Batman Returns on the SNES. So I'm going to be streaming this sometime in the near future. At least do a first impressions of it, because I've been wanting to play that game for a while. So anyway, main reason why I bring up the 2600 is because I literally just went on the way home from work today. I stopped by one of the retro stores, and not only was I able to pick up a brand new copy of Ms. Pac-Man on the Atari 2600. That's one. We got the regular Pac-Man on. These are all for 2600. The original Pitfall, Berserk. We got Junior Pac-Man, Hubert, can't have an Atari without Q*bert either, and of course Frogger. So those are all games that I'm going to be able to play on this console, which you're going to be able to see those in the future. So I'm super super juiced about this, that I get to be able to bring this to you guys with off the original hardware, a little bit modified, of course, but nonetheless, we're going to bring this to you in the future, and possibly other games as well. I actually do also have an actual modified controller as well. It's actually more built like an NES controller, like the old NES controllers. So this is going to be super fun. Again, I think this is just gonna be awesome. I'm gonna be hooking this up very soon to test it out, make sure everything's good to go for it, and and this is I've never owned an Atari before in my life. The first real console I had was an Intellivision, and I really liked that console a lot. If I can get a modified Intellivision maybe down the line, I might do that as well. We're gonna see how well this thing goes first. But this is so cool. Can't wait to start playing on this kind of a little bit later in the evening, so I'm going to be hooking this up sometime this weekend, just to test out some of these games, making sure that they all play very well, no issues, all that. So we're going to be having some fun. But anyway, so that's all. Just having a little bit of fun here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little segment, and yeah, so we'll be playing some Atari in the near future. How about that? So anyway, thank you, Baker, for this lovely little box that you gave me, and thanks everybody for watching. You can check me out at facebook.com/OneForsakenGaming, twitch.tv/OneForsakenGaming, Instagram, and of course right here at 1FG Archives on YouTube. So thanks so much for watching. We will see you next time.